my goal is always to make like beauty uncomplicated.
You just can't dupe an icon.
I hate this bronzer. I hate this.
Claire,
Hi.
welcome to Friends with Benefits.
Oh, I'm so excited to be here.
I'm so excited that you're sitting on the pink couch.
I feel very cozy.
And we have lots to talk about because you have been in the beauty industry for so long. Can you tell me how you got started, how you got into it, how your journey began?
Yeah, it has been a very long time. So I've been a qualified makeup artist for 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
I spent a lot of time working at Mecca, on the shop floor, being a makeup artist. And then I actually have a marketing and PR degree. And that was always my goal, to go into beauty marketing. Kind of like you. Like you have my dream job. I think I said that the first time we met. I was like, if I wasn't doing what I'm doing now, I would want to steal your job.
Oh,
from
yeah,
you.
yeah. Fair.
So that was always the goal.
Yeah.
But of course, by the time I finished my degree and I finally built up the confidence to go into PR and marketing, COVID hit. And I think you know how hard it was to get a job during that time, especially in this field. It's so competitive. Everyone wants to work in beauty marketing, especially in Australia. There isn't millions of places, and I'm from Melbourne. So even Sydney has a few, and then you cut it into like maybe a quarter of that, and that's what you have in Melbourne. So I actually created my TikTok because of that. I wanted to put something on my resume, be like, oh, look, I know TikTok and you guys don't, because all these brands were like, what the hell is TikTok? Like, how do we do this? But I knew that's what they would want. They just didn't know it yet. So
I like that. That's kind of how I got into it as well, because I was like, hang on, I can use TikTok as this digital portfolio, almost as a way to show brands that I know how to edit videos.
Yes.
And then obviously, saw the benefit job and went down that route. But it was the time of like, hang on, TikTok is exploding and we need to kind of grab that opportunity as it goes. So I love that you kind of were just like, I'm doing this on my own and I'm going to make it work. And I love two different industries and I'm going to combine them together. So I love that.
And that's me combining it together. And I feel like I've continued combining it together because now being a beauty influencer is my full-time job. So I feel like I've taken all the marketing, all the PR. I did that for a year and then it kind of just exploded. It got a bit too big to do both. So, okay. I quit. I'm off.
And you have such an amazing following. I feel like you have such an engaged community as well. Like Claire has almost 150,000 followers on TikTok, 80,000 Instagram, something like that. So you have done so well to build like such a beautiful beauty community on your own social platforms. And you don't need a job in beauty anymore because like, look at what you've created. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
And I love your page. I love going and seeing all of the tips, and you just have such a creative way of filming and everything that you post. I just love.
Oh, this is nice. It's a little bit of an ego boost.
Oh,
I really
always
appreciate it. And I, like you said, I do feel like my audience is very engaged. Like they want to know, what's coming out, what's good, how to use products. I feel like my goal is always to make like beauty uncomplicated. Like when you walk into a Sephora, Mecca, Chemist Warehouse, anything, you are overwhelmed. So I just want to help them and be like, if you have this kind of skin, this is what you should use, or this is how to use it, because most people, they don't know.
Yeah. And you have seriously become such of a voice of authority in terms of like people trust your voice in the industry. And I think, and you've been doing it for only a few years.
Cry.
Oh my God. No, but it's true, because like even when we talk about a benefit, like who are creators that almost feel like your beauty bestie, and like you would go to them for advice, and it might not be the first time that they recommend you something. It might be the second or third or fourth time, but you do buy from creators like you, and it's so interesting seeing, oh my God, no, don't
sweet. It's just so nice. And it just feels, it's kind of, I think other people that work in this industry will relate, and you would relate as well, because you do your own content, that, you do see comments and keep the comments coming, but it's true. You don't really feel it till someone says it in person. And I definitely have those moments. I'm very grateful. Like even before I was just shopping in Sydney and someone came up to me and they're like, I just need to say like, I love your content. I buy so much of what you recommend. You're doing a great job. But you don't really feel that love till those moments. It doesn't feel real.
What would you say to yourself 5 years ago?
Emotional.
No, oh my God.
Sorry, guys, I'm very emotional.
No.
But,
I don't mean to make you cry.
No, but it's like reflection. It's good though.
Whenever I come to having these conversations, I always think about like the person that I was a few years ago, and I wanted to be sitting in this chair interviewing people like you, or like chatting about beauty, chatting about products and benefit. And the advice that you give is someone's out there looking for it right now. And What would you say to them?
Stay in there, keep on trying, keep on working hard, something will happen. And I hated when people said that to me when I was trying to get that first job in marketing and PR. Like I was there crying every single week. Pretty much every single brand you can think of, like a beauty brand or company, they rejected me, or I had an interview and they never got back to me. And I was crying every single week being like, I don't think I'm good enough. I don't think it's ever going to happen. And then it's funny because it eventually did happen. And then I kind of got to that point and I was like, actually, I don't need you. Like I can do this on my own. And it was very powerful and almost like a freeing feeling being like, oh, all this time that I was working for this one thing, I'm very grateful for, and I'm very grateful for that opportunity, but it's turned into something bigger now and I'm going to put my money on myself. So I would say just stay in there, keep on going. You have to keep on going. If you are passionate about something, if you love something, it will happen for you. And it's time. And I do see a lot of, say, if you look up to me and you go, oh, I want what Claire does or any of your favorite influencers. I see a lot of people online being like, oh, I've been consistent and I'm posting and I'm doing all these things, but it takes time. Like I did not get my first paid gig for a year and a half. I was working full time, like pretty much at Mecca, 30 hours a week, and then my full-time marketing job as well. And I was always posting, 2 to 3 times a day. I was making the time for it. It takes a long time.
Yeah. And I think that's just a testament, again, to you building that community, because that's what brands are looking for. Went to the Blue Mountains and obviously to launch our Bad Girl Bang new colours, our cosmic colours, Wild Plum, Rebel Brown and Power Blue. And you were obsessed with Wild Plum and it blew up. It went crazy.
Wild Plum is my obsession. Plum mascara.
Well, okay, I want to talk about this because you got your color analysis done at our event as well. And you have these beautiful kind of green eyes, and Plum works beautiful on green eyes. You created this video, and I don't know if it was the light that was hitting your eyes or something, but it just transformed the way that I looked at colored mascaras because I was like, hang on, it's true. This works so well on green eyes. And you just made it pop.
Yeah, it's all color analysis, it's all color theory, opposites, all that. And for green, it's definitely like more purples, and it really does work. But even if you don't have green eyes, like blue eyes, brown eyes, I just feel like it makes it sparkle, just makes them pop. And also I feel like Plum is kind of the easy way to get into colored mascara without being too intimidated. Like a blue is like quite hectic. I personally love the look, but some people I know are a little bit more like beginner going into that, or want a little bit more of a subtle kind of moment. I feel like Plum is that little step outside the comfort zone.
Yes, it's a step up from your black. I love it. Now let's play little this or that.
Ooh.
Blush or bronzer?
Why do you hate me? Oh my God, 2014 me is shaking.
Yeah.
Blush.
You're going blush? Okay.
I think, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm scared though, but bronzer is my life.
Saying between Benny Tint and your Hoola Light, you would choose Benny Tint.
That's so hard.
I know.
Because like blush is going to be my choice when I'm just like, if I have 5 minutes to get ready, I'm going to choose the blush over the bronzer. But if I'm going glam, like I couldn't imagine life without bronzer. I'm so fair. Like I need the bronzer.
Yeah.
Oh my God. No, I'm going to stick with blush.
Okay.
That's really hard though.
Now I feel like I know the answer to this, but black or Plum mascara?
Plum.
Oh.
It has to be Plum. I love black. Like I'm always going to wear black.
Yeah.
But Plum is just, it's where it's at
absolutely
right now as well. And I think it's going to be my new thing for like the next at least year.
Obviously worked in the beauty industry for so long. What's your most controversial makeup opinion?
Okay, well, one of them is like I hate baking underneath the eyes. And I always thought people were crazy when they're like, I don't set underneath my eyes. I'm like, what do you mean you don't set underneath your eyes? Like, how are you not putting powder underneath your eyes? But now I don't put any powder underneath my eyes. It's very, very rare.
You're not wearing any powder at all?
No. Right now I'm not actually wearing any powder at all. I do my makeup very quickly. I was like having a little bit of a slow morning.
But it still looks so like, it doesn't look, like it needs it.
Okay. But even if I was doing like a full face and I wear like, don't get me wrong, I wear powder. I do like a loose translucent powder in my nose, and then I have like a more glowy powder everywhere else. But I usually leave the under eyes free because I just feel like the older I'm getting, the more you have like little fine lines. And of course, you're probably looking right now, you're like, but your concealer is creased. Your concealer is always...
I don't think you need it at all. Okay, like I was saying, wow, I thought you had like powder almost on because I can't see creases there.
Because I think everyone's so scared of like creasing But to be honest, if you don't set it, it's actually really easy to fix. You just kind of like tap it in because you have like the warmth of like your finger. And then you can't really do that with powder because it's just going to go cakey and it goes all weird. And we've all touched it and it's like,
it separates a little bit. Yeah.
It's not very cute. So that is my controversial, I would say, opinion.
Okay.
But we know we have more.
Well, I mean, keep hitting me with them. What's your second most controversial opinion?
Oh, someone even asked me today. They're like, "Oh, what's your opinion about the beauty brand that copies everyone?"
I mean, I didn't bring it up, so we can talk about it a little.
Yeah, it's just interesting. I guess my take is on that, and I'm sure people can fill in the gaps themselves, is that, you know, it's great for the people and I love having an affordable option. Like if you have been on my channel, you know that I love my high-end brands, but I also love my affordable brands. But I don't think as an affordable brand, you need to completely rip off the bigger, higher end brands.
Yeah.
I think you can do your own thing. And I think at the end of the day, there's always going to be inspiration taken from other brands. It's just a reality. It's like fashion as well.
Yeah.
What idea is 100% unique? Not really anything at this point. But you can do your own take on it, right?
Yes.
You don't have to directly copy. And then sometimes they're marketing. I'm like, you're literally just going copy and paste. So easy for them.
I know. And look, you just can't dupe an icon. I just don't think that's an icon. I know. Speaking of icons as well, obviously Benny Tint, you said, is one of your faves. Now, you're not a Hoola OG girl. You're a Hoola light girl. Tell me about that. Obviously, we both have fair skin.
Yes.
Is it just because of the fair skin?
Yes.
What is some hacks that you've kind of...
Yes, you're going to hate me, and I don't want to say hate, but it's really funny. The Hoola story is because my friend and I, we were really into beauty YouTube back in the day, and she bought a MAC product and I bought the Benefit Hoola, and I was like, I hate this bronzer. Like, I hate this.
Really?
And we actually swapped products. She gave me a highlighter and I gave her the Hoola because she's like deeper than me. And I was like, never thought about it again. And I was like, nah, not my favorite. And then the Hoola Light came and I was like, okay, I'm going to give this another go. Maybe it was just the color and it wasn't the formula. And then ever since then, I'm like, this is the best thing ever. Okay. Like for fair skin, because it still adds warmth. It's still beautiful. It's just not orange. Like, because on us, we have to be careful. And I love a warm bronzer. I'm not afraid of bronzer. But when it goes too dark and too orangey, it's like, oh, it's easy to go overboard. So, yeah, my tip is just buy Hoola Light if you have fair skin, because honestly, it's the best.
What is a makeup tip that you wish everybody knew?
A makeup tip, though. Mixing in a glowy product into your foundation.
Ooh.
What's the product that you just...
Our Julala. Yeah.
I actually like filmed a video and I don't know if I posted it yet, but I really enjoyed it.
It's so good, right?
It's game changer.
Because it actually has a water-based formula. So what you can do with Julala is not only can you mix it into foundation, you can actually mix it into your primer, even our OG professional primer. Benny Tint, you can mix it into Benny Tint, into your moisturizer. So it's amazing. I really, really love like a glowy base.
That's like honestly my biggest tip is just like mix it in. It just gives the most like lit from within, but it keeps the coverage of your foundation. It just makes everything look a little bit more natural.
I have a little couch confession for you.
Okay.
What is your weirdest beauty habit that maybe you wouldn't admit if I didn't just make you do it? Couch confession.
Oh, when I mentioned this on my Instagram sort of recently, people came for me. They're like, what are you doing? And I don't even think I was being 100% honest, but like I'm so bad at cleaning my makeup brushes. And like even my makeup sponge, like I reckon I've had some of my beauty blenders for like 2 years or something. Like you're meant to have them for 3 months. And it's funny because I have so many at home that are like completely untouched, brand new that I could use.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just continue to use them. I'm like, oh, they're fine. And then one time, I don't know if you guys have seen this trend. This was a couple of years ago that people were cutting open their beauty blenders.
Yes, I did see this and finding mold. Did you do it?
So I did it because I was like, oh my God, like I've had my beauty blenders for years. Like let's cut it open. No mold. And you know, in this economy, we've got to keep our beauty blenders like for as long as we can. They're not cheap. I love the like OG like beauty blender. So, you know, it's only $30-something and I cut it.
Yeah, from Sephora, right? Yeah.
And I was like, why'd I do that? That was a massive regret. So I'm just going to keep my beauty blenders till they're really manky.
Yeah. Claire, thank you so much for coming in, chatting with me on the pink couch. Guys, give Claire a follow because you're going to love all of her stuff. She posts tips and she's always, you know, talking about benefit products. She does these amazing tutorials on how to use them as well. Like this video, comment who you would like to have me to have on the pink couch next. Subscribe and I will see you next time. Thanks, Claire. Bye.